What is up, guys? Today we are going to be ranking every single weapon in this season because they added a whole loot pool worth of weapons and items, and it would be a waste to not rank them. And the season's almost over, so I just want to see which one was the best in the whole season. Also, before we get into this, I want to just point out this is only including weapons and items, basically only stuff that you can carry, and all of the Star Wars stuff. And I'm even doing the ones that have already been in the game too. I'm just doing overall of the weapons and items. Let's get into it. Alright guys, for number one we have the Jawa Scatter Blaster. And I'm gonna be totally honest, I don't really know where to rank most of this stuff, but for this shotgun specifically, it's good. It has one shot, honestly. It doesn't take too long to reload. I mean, like, it takes a second, but I think it's a solid B to A tier. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's really anywhere near S tier. I think it's really just, like, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's like a solid B tier. Alright, now we have the, I'm reading it on the side of my screen, it's the BARM ST12 Scatter Blaster. I honestly call all of these Scatter Blasters, they literally all are, but they have like a name before them, and I never read that. I just call it a Scatter Blaster. I don't even read the name. I just call it a shotgun, because that's what it is. I don't understand why they gotta add these crazy names. I also don't know why I'm crashing out right now. Anyways, this shotgun, it might be one of the worst shotguns that they've ever added. I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like every time I pick this shotgun up, I'm either hitting 70 or 30. Like, it's just gonna happen. I think it's a solid D tier. Like, that's not solid, that's bad. You don't want to be in D tier, but that's the best I can give it, personally, because the relationship I have with that gun is very bad. Like, it's bad. Okay, now we have the ACP Scatter Blaster. This shotgun is absolute cinema. This shotgun is peak, okay? I don't think you could put this in any tier below A tier. I think it's an A tier. Listen, I know some people are going to be like, that's an S tier right there. There are items better than that. I'm going to be honest, there were no S tier shotguns this season. Next we have the DLT-19 Blaster. This is the fast shooting one. Honestly, most of the rifles at the start of this season I thought were the same. I'm gonna put it in C tier because it's like, it's not horrible, but it's also not like the best thing that you've ever played with. So I think it's a solid C tier. S tier, where am I going with this? Now we got the DC-15, the one I was just talking about. I kind of think it's an S tier. I'm not gonna lie. Because, yes, back in the day when this was in the game, it was bad. But this season, they made changes to, like, literally every single weapon, and now you can hit, like, every shot with them. So, this right here, I want to put it in S tier so bad. But I don't think I can. I really don't think I can put it in S tier. I think I have to put it in A tier. The CFE Blaster. This one, honestly, I think it's... Listen, I know a lot of people like this one. I don't understand the hype around it. It's really not that good. I know that's a pretty crazy take, but I just never understood the hype, especially since half the season I didn't even really use an AR. Like, I almost never picked up an AR. I'm not gonna say it was horrible, but I think it was a B tier. I don't think it was an A tier. I don't know. It could just be me. All right, so we got the Mace Windu lightsaber right here. I honestly think, because so many people were using it in tournaments and they were actually using it very well, I would arguably say that this might be the best lightsaber. If we're saying in pubs and like ranked, I don't think people are gonna use it at all. Like, I don't think that anybody cares about it at all. Like, over all the other lightsabers, heck no. No! I'm not picking this up. So from a standpoint of, if you're using it in competitive, it's probably an A tier, maybe even an S tier. You know, that's crazy take. But since it's pubs, I'm gonna be honest, I'd have to put it in C tier, because I'm never picking this up in a pub game. Like, every time I try to use it, I'll try to get somebody through their builds, but it just will not work. Okay, so now we have, is this Rey's lightsaber? I forget whose lightsaber this is. I don't remember. It's either Luke or Rey. I cannot remember, but it's the push one. I know that. I like the push one, honestly, in Zero build. In build, I feel like it's just useless. I feel like there's nothing you can use for it. It's just a boring lightsaber. You don't want to use it in builds. But in zero build, I'd say it's probably I think it's probably just C tier again, because I don't know. Because honestly, I don't really want to pick up either of these in any games, but if it's in competitive, I do think the Mace Windu is better. Alright, now we have the 3 red lightsabers, okay? And how are we gonna tell? We're gonna say which one's which. We're gonna start with the worst one. The lightning one. I'm sorry for the bots that like that, but the lightning one, I used it in builds in the first part of the season, and I thought it was good. And now I think it's probably the worst lightsaber, honestly. I don't want to say that, but like I feel like it's better than both of these 2 lightsabers right here, but I know it's not. This lightsaber is a D tier. I have not picked this lightsaber up since probably the first week of this season. So if that tells you something, yeah, we'll just gonna put that there. All right, we're gonna do the rock throwing lightsaber next. I think this, honestly, I feel like it's weaker than what it was when it came out a while back, because I used to make videos with this all the time, and I do not remember it being like this. I swear I would pick those rocks up and immediately hit 120 on somebody. Like, I feel like it does like 90 damage max now. I don't know if that's how it works, but I just do not feel like this is any, like, I don't feel like it's the same as it used to be. So I'm gonna have to put it at probably B tier or A tier. I'm gonna say it's a solid B tier, nothing insane, but now we have the easiest first S tier ever. This lightsaber, the throwable lightsaber that you get from Darth Vader, is not only amazing, you also get to talk to Darth Vader himself while you're using it, and I don't think they could have implemented anything into the game as good as they could have done with this. This is the easiest S tier in the game. The easiest S tier in the game, because you can throw it through builds. It like immediately goes through a brick wall. I mean, it does like half damage to a actually it does more than half damage to a metal wall. So like, I don't know why you wouldn't pick this up if you had the chance. Half the lobby lands at that POI every single game. To get Darth Vader. Is it because they want to talk to him? Yeah, because they try to get him to say slurs. But it's also because his lightsaber is flippin' awesome. Okay, now we have the Plasma Blasters Medallion. This one, I feel like they could have done better with, because it's like you pick this thing up and it doesn't do anything. It's like it lets you cool your weapons down faster. I don't know what else it does, but I'm pretty sure that's actually it. This is an easy F tier, I feel like, because it just doesn't do anything. Like, it reveals your location, but since it's like not even noticeable, there's like no reason to have this in your loadout. Alright, now we have the Wookiee Blaster. I think, honestly, people hate on this way too much. I think the Wookiee Blaster is amazing. I don't think it's S tier. I don't think it's F tier. I think it's probably about a B tier, because, I mean, if we're being honest, the weapon's honestly not that bad. People overhate on it a little too much. So like, it takes forever to travel. Well, yeah, that's why you use it at middle range. Like, you're not supposed to use it as a sniper. It's not meant for that. It's literally an explosive. Alright, now we have the thermal imploders. These things, honestly, I don't know if they were added for memes or if they were added for, like, actually to be good. In ranked, they are so annoying, bro. I will get into a build fight and somebody will just chuck these things at my face and I can't do anything about it. So, I honestly think that from my standpoint, I don't think they're worthy of anything above B tier. And honestly, if I see them, I'm either going to pick them up because I have nothing in my loadout, or I'm going to pick them up for movement. Like, they're good for movement. Like, if you use the strat with the lightsaber and you throw it in the cone or whatever, that is good. Alright, now we got the marksman rifle. This marksman rifle is honestly the best marksman rifle I think we have ever gotten. Like, easily. It does so much damage. It's like, I don't know how much for a headshot it does, but I want to say it's like 170 or something like that. I could be wrong about that. But, dude, ever since the season started, this has been my favorite weapon, easily. Listen, I would put it in S tier, but I feel like I'm going to get a bunch of backlash for that. I'm going to put it in A tier just because I feel like every time I pick it up, I'm going to get a couple kills with it. Alright, now we have the actual sniper of the game. This came out in Chapter 2, Season 5, and ever since then, it has been absolute dog crap. They have not changed it in any way, at least of what I can say. It obviously has the little jab movement that you can use for movement, but nowadays, that does nothing for you. And you take fall damage if you do it. So, it just kind of seems like it sucks. I guess you could save yourself from fall damage with it, but I don't see a single person picking this thing up. I feel like, yes, if they had a different scope on it, it would be good. But it's also just, like, it's not accurate, and there's just something to it that makes me not like it. I have to put it in F tier. I don't care if you guys say I'm wrong for that. It is bad. Alright, now we got the Wester 34 blasters or whatever. These things, I used them one time, and they were honestly probably pretty bad. I used them the first time. My first impression was, these things are actually pretty good. Then I never picked them up again, and I realized that if you hit both shots, they do 25. Yeah, both shots. You have to hit both of them to do 25. I feel like it kind of brings me back to the OG days with the Deadpool stuff. I'd pick them up over the medallion and over the sniper, so I'm gonna say it's D tier, but it's not horrible, but it's, you know, it's not amazing. All right, now we got the DL44 blaster. This one, okay. It was good at the start of the season. I don't know if they nerfed it, but like ever since now, I just don't like it. It's just not good. I mean, it's not bad, but there's too many good weapons that I could pick up over it. So I'm gonna have to put it in C tier. Like, it's just gotta get there. The E11 blaster. It's been in a million times, bro. And they actually buffed it this season, which I don't know if they're gonna keep that buff forever. I don't know actually if they did buff it or not, but it feels like they did. So I'm gonna be honest, it's a D tier. I don't think it could go anywhere else, mainly just because it's bad. So yeah, I don't know. Now we got the F11. It's good. It's actually surprisingly good this season, especially if you're trying to put pressure on people. You know, we're a season where you don't need ammo, like it's literally unlimited ammo, and since you have this, you can just unlimitedly spray at every single person that you find. So I'm gonna be honest, this is probably a B tier for me. This season, in this meta, you can just you can have it as an SMG, and it's way better. Speaking of SMG, we got this wonderful thing over here. I don't know if this is supposed to be an SMG, but I really feel like it is. I feel like it's good, but I feel like it's bad. I feel like you can use it to spray. It does almost nothing to build. I feel like you gotta use a full clip just to, like, destroy a brick wall. So I'm gonna put it C tier. Now, we have the final item on this list. We have the Mandalorian's jetpack. Again, when they added this, they added it with the sniper, I think. This Mandalorian jetpack, honestly, if you want me to be so very honest, I think it's arguably the worst version of the jetpack that they've ever added. I think it is. The original jetpack was fire. The Mandalorian one, it looks cool, honestly, but I feel like it's just like every time I pick it up, it feels like clunky. Like it just doesn't feel like it works right. So that's the only reason that I'm probably gonna have to put it in F tier. I'm not picking it up, like, ever. You're never gonna see me rocking a jetpack over a lightsaber. Like, lightsaber gives you so much mobility, the Mandalorian jetpack just doesn't do anything for you. It just really doesn't do anything. And honestly, I think I did a bad thing, guys. I think I put this shotgun in the wrong place. I think it deserves S tier. I honestly think, yes, thinking back, it's good. I don't think I've ever hit a 20 pump with that shotgun in this season. I don't think I've ever hit a super low shot. I honestly don't. I think I put it in the wrong spot, and it deserved more than that. So, yeah. Alright, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this tier ranking video. If you want me to do more, we got a new season that's about to come out, and I'm going to rank every single weapon if you guys want me to. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.